Pakistan's image abroad may be tarnished as a country with a growing incidence of terrorism. The image of Pakistan's economy is not very different, which is that it may collapse if the US, IMF, and the World Bank stop pumping billions of dollars. But what is little known outside Pakistan is the spirit of the common people of Pakistan and the dynamics of charity-based economy, which is running into billions of dollars, more or less equal to the size of the entire development budget of Pakistan. Here is what was the response of people of Pakistan at the time of the crisis when country's very fabric was threatened. This is the aftermath of a major earthquake in 2005. More than 80,000 people were killed in the northwest of Pakistan. And these are scenes of unprecedented flood of 2010 that inundated almost 24% of Pakistan, an area almost the size of Netherlands. Thousands were killed and over 20 million people were rendered homeless.
Although there were disastrous floods and the earthquake, but the finest moment was also at the same time. With respect to the response, Pakistan's literally came out with probably the largest mobilization, voluntary mobilization of people who arrived at the site of the earthquake, went out to the flood-affected areas. They collected clothes, food, medicine, tents, blankets, everything conceivable. The studies that are in place already indicate that Pakistan is the 7th highest ranking giving nation in the world.
Understand the magnitude of the issue.
The government propaganda line that militants were expanding rescue and relief operations during humanitarian crisis had perhaps political considerations. Some argue that official propaganda on relief activities of militants was an effort to scare the international community into getting maximum funding. In the end, it was the people who helped most of the victims during both the flood and earthquake.
This largest informal, undocumented charity is the basic driving force of Pakistan's social fabric. Pakistanis are among the world's largest charity contributors. So you will find probably 2-3 million people in the camps getting their survival through the government agencies or NGOs or international donors. But surely 70-80%, roughly speaking, people who are not in the government camps, they were being taken care by their fellow citizens of Pakistan.
Only 3% of the funding comes from international agencies. 80% of the funding is generated indigenously, which is the money is given by local people. So this is a parallel budget, development budget, which the people of Pakistan are running. When we go out to conduct research studies and we ask people what the level of their giving is, they don't tell us. They say that is between us and our God. Who are you to ask us what I gave to whom?
It may be very difficult to detect the real scale of individual charity network in Pakistan. But there is little controversy when it comes to certain icons like this man Abdul Star Eidi. He may appear to be an ordinary man in his outlook, but for common Pakistani people, he is one of the most credible face worth of giving donations.
तो लोग मुझे देने आते हैं कहते हैं कि आपके कपड़े हमारी रसीद है.
My simple lifestyle has become a source of credibility for the common people. By an average, I collect 3 to 4 billion rupees annually. And during recent flood, people generously gave me donations.
तो लोगों ने मुझे बहुत दिया.
His Eidi Foundation not only plays a leading role in providing emergency services, but also helps those abandoned by the society. Another example is this man Imran Khan, who is a running state-of-the-art cancer hospital, which is largely run by the public charity.
People in Pakistan give the least amount of taxes in the world, the lowest tax GDP ratio. But people in Pakistan also give the highest per capita charity in the world. And I'm one of the biggest recipients of charity. I run 2 institutions. One is Namal University, and the biggest charitable institution is Shaukat Khanum Cancer Hospital. On top of it, I raised over 2 billion for the flood relief and rehabilitation.
But why people evade taxes while they generously give donations? Most of the people simply don't pay their taxes because they believe the government machinery is corrupt and misuse their money. This obviously compels the government to seek financial help from the US and other Western countries. This situation has led Pakistan to become one of the biggest recipients of international aid. Javed Rana, Press TV, Islamabad.